It's the NFL on EA Sports, where representatives from the AFC and NFC will square up. It's the Dirty Birds and the Waiters. It's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
The city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Ron Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Ron, this was a time when the guys in this one. These guys, they just learn how to win games sometime. And they've established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word decade is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over and have seen a lot at this point in their career and through quite a bit on the field. Well, that experience is sort of up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, he likely is going to come away with a win.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out in his 13th season out of Michigan State is Kirk Cousins.
Well over a decade has started in this league, and Kirk Cousins put up some prolific numbers. The thing that's eluded him despite all the stats are those playoff opportunities and those marquee postseason victories. I think Kirk, his family, and everybody rooting for him. Hopes the final chapters of his career will contain some of those.
Pitts brings it in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Cousins splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw it in double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Running for the marker on second. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Staying with Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Cousins. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. That one's complete to London. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing it again here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball in defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun here. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. They're led out by the mustached quarterback from Washington State, Gardner Minshew.
Gardner's the kind of guy that you just say his name. You just look at him there with the mustache in the huddle. He just puts a smile on your face. And oh, by the way, he tends to elevate the people around him. Last year in Indianapolis, filling in for Anthony Richardson, yeah, it was only 15 touchdowns on paper. But man, he made that team believe, that city believe.
Here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves them with 3rd down and 6 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Madison. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Sure, a whole lot of noise to sort through up the middle, but by the time he figured everything out, he was able to hit them for a decent gain.
They'll go right back to Matt. Oh no, he lost control of another one! And the Falcons scoop it up! Up to the races, middle of the field! And he's across the goal line. It's a touchdown on the fumble return. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Koo on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Returns looking good so far. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Raiders and Alexander Madison ready for another go on offense.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll run here on first down. And this is a nice gain. That's stopped at the 47. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Madison again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Another carry for him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
And I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
3rd down from the gun. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So before they can... And excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. On first down, they'll run. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He was brought in on the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now Minshew. He's got it, room to run. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Well, that was great timing. Great timing by the big fellas to get out in front of that screen. You could see it coming. Running back has the lineman in front of him to clear a little space. And it was all about his athleticism after that.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 1-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Falcons and receiver Darnell Mooney headed out there now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
They're set up at the 35 now. Looking to throw, Cousins. He finds the open man there, complete. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. Drake London with the touchdown. Cool on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Raiders and this running back headed back out for a new series. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going left side, Madison with it. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, delivery.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets it through the midfield stripe, but onto the Falcons side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 46. This will be caught by Adams. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
Okay, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
A handoff for Madison, running left. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They give it to him again. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. They've invested some early touches in it, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Raiders make it a one-score game in the first half. Carlson to tack on the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throw reeled in by London. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys they can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
True story, Kate. After practice one time, the head coach in the NFL said, "I'm done with my fault. I'm done with my bad. No more of that tapping on your chest." That was an example of the quarterback delivering a perfect pass and the receiver, do your job.
Not on the same page that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's Cousins now. That one's complete, right side. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
Return starts at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Raiders returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Minshew. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
2nd and 10 now. Diving, it looks close. They say he got it. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's in second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Minshew setting up to throw. And he's got a touchdown, but there's a flag down. Might be defensive, though. I think this touchdown should stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
Carlson now to add one more. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Falcons with the football late in the first half. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. Back to throw, Cousins. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
You could see that screen develop as the lineman pull right out in front. Sets up a nice game. Love to see a running back utilize the big man in front of him.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, Kate, my years years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he'd love to know the tendencies of the defense. And third and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a fourth down instead.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Back to throw, Minshew. He lets one fly deep downfield. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Back to throw it. He's looking deep once again. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
He's back to throw. He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge game.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you in Rocket Event. But first, time for our EA Sports halftime reports. This one's been as good as advertised. This a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, because we're happy to welcome y'all back to the start of our third quarter. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Minshew. That one's incomplete over the middle. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now Minshew. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, listen, drops happen in football, even from the best at every level. Nothing more to do but shake it off and move forward, because the next throw might be right back your way.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Falcons will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Robinson on the inside give. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
He's a gain of a yard.
To the air, Cousins. Here's a throw on the out route, complete. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Here's Cousins. He's got it, room to run. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Rifles it, and it's caught. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
There was a window there for a moment. Boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
To the air, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Cousins. Hits his man on the out route. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Okay, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Finds a man on the right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Working inside the red zone. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Oh. 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
It's 2nd and goal. Another try following the sack. Quick hitter complete. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, anytime you see a player tapping his chest, I'm not a great lip reader, but I know exactly what that says. My bad. My fault. The quarterback delivers it a good ball. He knows that's one he should have caught.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The home team send Devontae Adams, getting set for another look here. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Out of the gun, Madison. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Second down now, 7 to go. Minshew looking to throw. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, you really do love those 5-yard gains on 1st down. You know what it kind of feels like? Kind of feels like making pars on the golf course on the par 3s. And now, on the par 5s, you can go and let it rip.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for Raiders 1st. The slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 37. The screen set up for the running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Coming left is White. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Carter on the tackle. Tackle back at the 30-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Raiders football, and they'll get to work coming into the quarter trailing. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Minshew. Complete here to Dallas. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball. and you can't get around them.
They'll run. This is Madison. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Minshew setting up to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And it's 3rd down now. Throwing here, Minshew. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Touchdown brought it even, and this try can give them a 4th quarter lead. That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Hey, you get that ball in your belly, baby. You got almost no time to process what the line's going to do. You better make your decision and hit it downhill. Excellent vision to find the opening and get things started well here on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 5. He beams one, deep right side. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. Battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Madison. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to Madison. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll throw it. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And 4th and 4 coming up.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
He's got it at the 22. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Falcons are going to be in great shape as they take over. Here comes their offense out again. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Cousins now. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Couldn't make that connection. And now they face second down. Looking to throw, Cousins. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. So now here's 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That's an example right there where you're just simply going to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say clear the sideline over top the 14. The home teams back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll run here on first down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Offense to the line for second down. Here's Madison again. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders holding just a 1-point advantage.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Madison. And this one does not go far. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Going left side, Madison with it. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line.
Back. When are you going to find a lane to get vertical and try to get some yards? Well, it never opened up. Simply a busted 3rd down play from start to finish.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Escapes a defender. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing now. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To throw. To left sideline, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. To put this in the win column for the Raiders. There was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. And with Bron Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.